Hi guys. So, you know when you're watching Friday, the video, and Rebecca Black wakes up and her hair is like this ginormous rat's nest of horrible suck, and it's just like this giant afro of tangle, and you're like, how are you going to get that done? Like, how are you going to get all your hair straightened by the time you have to get down to the bus stop? Because this gigantic mess, and then like 2 seconds later she's down with her little backpack. She's like, gotta get my bowl, and her hair's just like this little silk ball. It's not fair. Anyway, not what the video is going to be about. If anybody is still here watching after this, Friday, click. Anyway, I have a college midterm tomorrow in a history of Western art. So, I thought I would share a little fun story with you guys from the ancient world of art. Well, semi-ancient. Anyway, so Theseus went into this little labyrinthy palace and with the little ball of string, leaving the string behind him, and then fought the Minotaur and found his way out, and everyone was like, yay! Yeah, so anyway, same Theseus, different story. So he was fighting the queen of the Amazons, because I don't know, they must have had some sort of problem with each other. Yeah, her name was Penthesilea, I think. Cool name, right? And they're equally matched because they're both really strong, because the Amazons were these big women, which is cool. And then he finally gets the upper hand, and he jams his sword into her throat, and then their eyes meet, they fall in love, and she dies. Now, isn't that just ridiculous? Those silly Greeks. Last night I was watching The Man with the Golden Gun, or however the theme song goes, with my dad, that James Bond movie with Roger Moore. And Christopher Lee, who, funnily enough, grew up to play Count Dooku in Star Wars 2 Attack of the Clones, which was awesome. So anyway, so the story is about this assassin whose name is Scaramanga or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to his name. And nobody knows what he looks like. He's very secretive. But the one thing people know about him is that he has a superfluous nipple. And it was just ridiculous. The whole movie, people were going undercover as him, and they're sticking little nipples to their chests and being like, "Oh, I'm Scaramanga." I'm like, oh, it was gross. And at one point, James Bond is obsessed with puns, right? He was he went undercover as Scaramanga, and then he left, and he was like, "I think they found me quite titillating," and I was like, James Bond, so gross. Plus, he's a total man whore. Just as an aside, sleeping with 6 women per movie. Disgusting. Yeah. If you are still watching this, that means that you have suffered through the most boring video in the history of ever, and I should give you a present. I'll show you one of my doodles. Well, here, I drew a bunch of pants in the top right-hand corner of this page because the Persian Empire was the first to introduce pants. And the phone is ringing. I will be back.